We are back once again for another edition of How I Would Book It. This time, we go back in time to 1997, 1 month following the most infamous events, one of the most infamous events in wrestling history, that being Survivor Series 1997, the Montreal Screwjob. And then that leads into one of the most disappointing events in wrestling history, probably the most built-up event that fell flat on its face, comparable to expectations, and that being Starrcade 1997. And that is where our story starts, because the background for this period, this installment of the How I Would Book It, is by far the problems for WCW did not exist in 1996. That was the biggest year of growth for that company because of the NWO. 1997, things kept going. But it was at Starrcade 97, more particularly the main event of Starrcade, which was built up for a year, that being Sting versus Hollywood Hogan for the World Heavyweight title. That match disappointed because of the ending and because overall Sting looked weak. Now I realize because of outside issues, backstage issues or problems with the competitors or whatever the case may be, the match changed. But that is also when the future of WCW was beginning to be written. And that is also when the momentum stopped and everything changed. Because up until that point, it was a war. It was neck and neck. I mean, it was WCW pulling away. After Starrcade 97, fans realized that WCW reached its potential, and WWE was now in the growth stage, and WCW was slowly going to edge down. The WCW's ship crashed into the iceberg, and the water started flowing in, and the ship was beginning to sink. That all started at Starrcade 97 and continued and got worse as the years went on. 1998, there were mistakes. Big mistakes that cost the company not only a lot of money, but a lot of fans. 1999 is when talent started jumping ship. Beginning with Chris Jericho. And then 2000 and 2001, the ship was being taken over, and it started to get fully engulfed by water and starting to drift to the bottom of the ocean. But that is a glorious thing about the How I Would Book It series. We can go back in time. I can go back in time and change history. And that is exactly what I'm going to do, because our story, like I said earlier, our story starts here at Starrcade 97, as I will look to protect WCW and save the Monday Night Wars from ending. My goal is not to put out WWE. My goal is to protect the war and keep it competitive and keep it at a point where WCW does not become a laughingstock does not lose out on a multi-million dollar match watching Goldberg win the belt, does not make stupid decision after stupid decision after stupid decision and completely destroy their biggest meal ticket, that being the NWO. Fact of the matter is, I hope you are willing to join me as we go back in time as we go back in time once again to 1997 this time, to December 1997 to be more specific, and I rebook the entire year of 1998 for WCW as I try and protect not only WCW but the Monday Night Wars from becoming one-sided in the favor of the WWF. If WCW realized its potential, the least I can do is ride out the ship and try and make it where it's secure rather than slowly but surely coming to a close. So what I ask of you is two things. Number one, feel free to write down below in the comment section, are you excited about the idea of seeing how I am going to book WCW 1998? Are you excited about how I'm going to book to see how I'm going to book Starrcade 97? Place your opinion, place what you think down in the comment section below. And I hope you're willing, and the other thing is, I hope that you're willing to join me as we return to 1997 one more time. And you watch as I attempt to stop WCW from sinking. As I attempt to protect and save the Monday Night Wars from not just becoming one-sided, but from ending in general. Get on the road while you can, because it's going to be a bumpy ride, but it's going to be a great ride. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more content just like this, and I hope you enjoyed. Till next time.